Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 2 minutes. Real quick, when I say live, for those of you that are maybe new to these videos, what I mean is that this is not a situation where everything's already been recorded and now I'm coming back and doing a voiceover, some sort of post commentary or trade recap, nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information for the very first time. So if you want raw thoughts, raw emotions, raw reactions, you will get that here. But to be respectful of your time, if you are seeking out a nicely edited video, nicely scripted video, you're not going to get that here. But if you just want a nitty gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then you will get that here. So that is a game plan. Market opens up here in less than 1 minute. So I'll go ahead and pause for now and I'll be back at the open. The markets are open, been open for, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. So watching NIO here, but just want to let this first candle chill out here a little bit. But a nice range on it, so I'm thinking there could very well be a trade. What's going on with QS here? Not a whole lot. VIAC. Let's go back to NIO here, see what this thing's. Yeah, not really giving much. Not giving a whole lot of wiggle room to work with here. Tesla straight up, but then straight back down, so that's hard to work with. Yeah, so just no moves there. I mean, it's moving, don't get me wrong, but as far as actual... Okay, all right, here we go. 44.85. Step one, though, is I want to see it get up over there. Good. All right, now watching 44.85. Let me get that alerted, too, in the chat room. 44.85. Flush point, 1 minute. Or to be fair, maybe this is like some sort of legitimate bounce. That's always a possibility too. Which right now it does look like it's a legitimate bounce. So looking like that, 44.85, at least as of right now. Not going to be very relevant. But I suppose never say never. So just looking around at my other screens and monitors where I have, okay, potentially, what is that, 45.65 now. But step one is it's got to get up over 46. So I like that quite a bit. But again, step one in this sequence is, so I either got to hit 46 or get slightly above it. But nope, not going to do that, huh? Just going to roll back down. Okay, all right. Maybe NIO is finally taking shape here. Let's see. Yeah, what is that? 34.30. But even if it breaks 34.30 and goes all the way down there, that's still not even a 30-cent move. And I suppose I could increase share size on it, but yeah, that's just not a very inspiring move. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause for now. All right, I do like 45 here as a potential short on Riot. Oh, wow, that move happened fast. Can I get a back test? Oh, man. Wow, that happened so fast. Wow, that flew. Did you see that? You'll have to scroll back. That was pretty cool to capture on video to just see how fast things can move. But I mean, even if I was using hotkeys, that a hotkey wouldn't even have caught that. That was crazy. All right, I will go ahead and riot's still going. Oh man. All right, NIO's moving up here a little bit. So it's just not that fast of a mover. All right, I will pause. Quick update on Riot. That one stings. Not saying that I would still be holding or playing it perfectly like that, but yeah. Wow. What a move. Tesla, just watching this one here. I was thinking about trying to take that one short, but I don't know. It just feels kind of goofy. And yeah, right there, had I taken it, it still may go, but it's just, I'm not quite sure. Tesla, a little lower volume today, so much choppier. And look at that. I mean, it broke down through those lows, and all of a sudden it's pushing back up there that quick. So just one of those where I feeling good about my decision in that one. So didn't play Riot the right way, but Tesla, I would definitely say I played this one the right way, as now would be pushing upwards and potentially, you know, putting him into losing territory there. So just wanted to give you a quick update on the current status, but I'll go ahead and pause and keep looking around. I don't know if it's going to come into play, but I do like 727.50 now as a potential short if it wants to come back down into play. So I'm keeping an eye on that. But again, maybe this is a true bounce here on Tesla. And if it is, well, then it's not going to, you know, not going to harm me at all. Because again, that's why waiting for confirmation is always a good thing. So yeah, as it continues to bounce, looking like that is a legitimate bounce. So think about it. When I was talking about, hey, you know what, I didn't want to take it, and it did break down there. So that movement, you know, suckered in some people right there. And then just in cruel fashion, Tesla said, hey, just kidding. And back up it went. So yes, I was not fast enough on Riot, but I'm glad I was cautious on Tesla, because that was a penny saved is a penny earned on that one. All right, wait a second. Speaking of Riot, 43.50, 43.50. I like 43.50. Can I get in this time? Yes, I can. All right. In 500 shares at 43.50. Let's see if we can get a move back down. See what it wants to do here. See how this candle closes. I may be interested in adding to the position if I can see if it comes back down. So just doing a little bouncing around right here. What is that low? 43.75. So let's see if this thing wants to maybe get a little bit up over 44 like it is right now, then come back down to 43.75, to which I would add. Okay, 43.75, watching for the add. Watching very closely, because as you've seen, this one can move very quickly. 43.80, in there at 43.80, close enough. Let's see if we can get this to come back down now. 43.51 still going to be that area that I'm very, very curious about. So love this movement here. In fact, what I want to add at 43.50 again. Add to a winner, maybe. Let's just first see if it wants to get down to 43.50. Might have to sit through a little bit of a consolidation before hopefully it continues on down, because this is a pretty stretched move right now. Yeah, 43.60 right now, that current level. So yeah, like I said, here's a little bit of a pullback, or a little miniature bounce back upwards, as would be expected when it went down that far that fast. But hopefully this is just, for my sake, a little temporary bounce, nothing big. $43.60. That's really, you know what? I will add. If it can break through $43.60, I'm going to add in anticipation of the $43.50 break. But first, it's got to get down there through $43.60, because that has proven to be an area of support. So let's see if $43.60 can first break. Add another 300. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Let's see if 43.60 can break. Oh, come on now. Okay. Can it get pushed down through? Nope. Well, 43.60, definitely the area to watch. No doubt about it at this point. In fact, let me get that alerted here. Riot, 43.60. Flush point, 1 minute. I'm going to add some at 43.82 here. I like that candle. Let's see if we can finally get that move down to 43.60. And that should be the level that sends it down very nicely. Okay, kind of was getting down through near 43.60. Oh, come on. This setup looks so nice. Just go. Patience is required. Can it finally get down through 43.60? There we go. Should get down through 43.50 now, I would think. Well, it didn't. It's got me a little worried. I thought that would get things moving quite quickly. It didn't, though. Not going to freak out. I'm going to give it another chance to get down through 43.50. There we go. Good. Okay. Still have 400 shares left. Let's see if we can get this thing down through 43.20, but there is big size at that level. Still have 300 shares left because I'm not quite sure. Does this thing want to get down through 43.20 or doesn't it? $43.20, definitely that area that was showing quite a bit of size. So going to give it another go, it looks like. There we go. Now 43.10, huge size. Took off 50 more just because, okay, now I'm not sure if 43.10 can be broken. It's getting eaten through. So I'd expect 43 to have a whole bunch of size too then. If every 10 cent mark is going to have a bunch of size. So I'm just going to take that because that's $500. And at this point, it's down at these lows. I could very well see it bouncing. And when one of my favorite slogans, sayings, $500 a day keeps the day job away. And there we are at $500, and I'm 22 minutes into the day. Quick little recap here on Riot. As expected, glad I took those profits where I did. Not really a question of do I want to try this again here. 44, 43, 65, so 100 bucks. Do I want to give back the gains? But point here being that the price did bounce as expected. Well, not as expected. If I truly expected it, I would have just mortgaged my house and went everything in right there. But I felt like, yeah, you know what? That was a significant move. Got down to those lows, and then you can see the price did indeed bounce. What's going on with PINS though? All right. I'm probably done for the day, but I don't know. I'm going to look around just a few more moments, and I'll see if there's anything else out there. All right, haven't even been looking. Got distracted with my kids. They love the chalkboard that's in my office. For those of you that watch the other videos on my channel, whenever in front of the chalkboard, they love to come draw and do stuff on it. So just drawing some pictures of Godzilla and King Kong on it with them. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead, wrap things up. 10:14, so 45 minutes in. I haven't been trading this whole time, but I will take it. More than happy with, we'll just call it 45 minutes. More than happy with $500 in 45 minutes. I'm not sure of many places in the world where you can do that. And I like to make those comments just to help build perspective for you, myself. I understand it's easy to look around social media and see massive numbers. And then when you have numbers, you're like, oh, geez, that wasn't that good. But I mean, even if I had made, let's just say $50 in 45 minutes, minimum wage is what, like $7 or something? So, I mean, it's all about perspective. So I'm very happy with it. Before I go, though, one final lesson here. Hopefully that I, can. Let me bring back up Riot here. And you can see there the bounce has continued. So, I mean, obviously, not to pat myself on the back because you saw me screw up too. So I'm not trying to proclaim like I'm a great trader. Had I been a great trader, I would have actually gotten in up there, right? That original big flush right there. But that's the one I missed. But at least I got that movement right there. Which turned out to be a nice trade, and then you can see the bounce there. But just think about what had to play out. There was some patience that was required, and then there was also some trust in the strategy. And it's easy to have patience when you have trust. I'm going to say that again. It's easy to have patience when you have trust in the strategy. Didn't say hope in the strategy, right? Because there's a big difference. Well, I'm going to hold and hope. I don't know if this is good. I'm just hoping though. And that's why I'm having patience, because I'm just hoping. No, just have trust. And along with trust, when you have that trust, you can have confidence. When you have confidence, that's why I was adding and building up that size, which ultimately paid off very nicely. So like I said, that's the importance of having strategy. Is it's going to be much easier to have patience, and then it's going to give you confidence. And when you can have confidence, you're going to actually make more money, because in some situations, which was the case here, you'd have confidence to add size. But again, if you're out there and you feel like I don't really have confidence, or you feel nervous, or you feel like you just feel like you're being pulled in a bunch of directions, you're normal, all right? So we all start off at that point. We are all at that phase. And really step one is just, can you at least be realistic with yourself? Can you at least acknowledge, yeah, I really don't have a strategy because I don't really have any sort of true trust. I definitely don't really have much confidence. And I just feel like maybe I'm getting lucky sometimes. I feel like I'm kind of just making it up as I go. That's okay. Like I said, we've all been there. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. The wrong part comes if you don't admit it to yourself, because as soon as you do admit it to yourself, hey, well, then you can start fixing it, right? And that's the whole goal. So miniature lesson there. Yeah, that riot trade took a while to play out, but paid off very nicely. And the final thing here before I do officially go, if you do like these live trade videos, a couple requests on my part. As I always say, because it's the truth, they are difficult to make because they are genuinely live. So I have to think about what I'm going to do for myself. I have to analyze things. I have to enter in my own orders. And while I'm doing all that, I got to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to talk to you. I have to make alerts in my private community. So there's a lot going on, and they're totally doable because I've been doing them for years. But as just a good kind of practice of time management, I want to make sure that I'm still using my time properly. And if these aren't worth my time, then that's okay. I just won't do them anymore, but I want to make sure that they are worth my time. And the easy way for you to communicate that to me, two simple things. Hit the like button, leave a simple comment. The comment could be a thumbs up emoji. It could be just hit the period button, dot, boom. But those two things, smashing that like button, hitting and leaving a comment, even if it's just a basic, simple comment, those two things communicate to me, Clay, yeah, I enjoy these videos. They are worth your time. Please keep doing them. And I'll keep doing them. I have no problem with it. Like I said, I just want to manage my time as efficiently as possible. So thank you in that regard. So thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you had a great morning in trading of trading too. And everybody take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.